Hello and welcome back to Dice Down Studios for more 10th edition Warhammer. We are in day 3 of our 10 days of 10th, and we are excited to bring you another brand new matchup for our stream in 10th edition. We have got one Dylan back on the channel, and he has brought back with him his Chaos Space Marines. And you know him, you love him, co-founder of the channel, Necrons player extraordinaire, Charles is back. And we're ready for a really fun game tonight. We have drawn us up a random mission, which we will go through in just a minute. But here's the players real quick. You guys want to say anything before we get started?
Hello.
This ought to be interesting. I haven't played Necrons yet, and I heard they get knocked down, but they stand back up again, so...
I have not fought Chaos Space Marines. Only Grey Knights.
They kill themselves more than you kill them, usually. But that could just be my rolling.
Well, we're going to be putting that to the test tonight. The players have already done their deployments and are ready to roll off for first turn. But first, we're going to take you through the mission that we've drawn up tonight. So we're going to take a look at our table for today. Boom, there we go. We have got ourselves a 4 ruin table here with a 5 objective mission. We drew Dawn of War for our deployment type, so that determines where our objective placement is. The primary scoring that we drew tonight is very simple one. It is just priority targets, and that is hold 1 objective for 5 points, hold 2 objectives for 10 points. That's the max you can get on it until the end of the game, in which time you score 5 for every objective marker up to 15. So you can have a big swing of primary at the end there. Kind of like a lot of missions, actually, in this edition, I'm finding. And then our mission rule is sweep and clear. You get sticky objectives. It's super simple. Everybody's going to be moving off objectives and keeping them in control. Should make for a bloody matchup, which I'm a fan of. As I said, the players have already deployed. You can see their models there on the table. And we're going to have the players take you through their armies, starting with Dylan. What have you brought with us today?
So, about half is off the table. I got a total of 22 Terminators, 2 Terminator Lords, 2 blocks of 10 Terminators, as many fists and as many combi weapons, as many heavy weapons I can bring. They're marked for Nurgle, all 4 units. We got Cypher holding down the home field objective. We have a Demon Prince on foot of Slanesh with the enhancement for 5 up feel no pain, and can force battle shock, possibly if I shoot you while making or fight you while making a pact. And then I have off table 10 Trader Guardsmen of Khorne, 2 undivided Forge Fiends with Trickle Ectoplasma, and a unit of 4 undivided Obliterators.
Perfect. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that was it, but...
Alright, no, good deal. For those that haven't seen CSM yet in 10th edition, can you tell us what your army ability and detachment is?
Okay, so army ability is Dark Pacts. When I am selected to shoot or fight, I can choose to get lethal or sustained hits. After I am done making that attack, I roll a leadership check. If I fail, my unit takes D3 mortals. The detachment makes each pack go off on a 5-up instead of a 6 for crits and sustains if I am, or sustain lethal, depending on what god mark you are and what phase it is. So Nurgle is sustained hits and shooting, Tzeentch is lethal hits and shooting, Khorne is lethal hits and melee, and Slanesh is sustained hits and melee.
He's over there playing with his Taunar like it's an evil cat.
We've got Riley in the house tonight, and he's happy to be with us with his Taunar. But, alright, perfect. Thank you for explaining what CSM does.
Bro.
Charlie, tell us about what the Necrons are doing.
So today we are running the only dynasty we can, the Awakened Dynasty. Our ability is characters leading a unit, give that unit +1 to hit. So starting us off, we have a 10-man Lich Guard with Sword and Shield located here. We have a Overlord with a Resurrection Orb and Void Scythe leading them. He's also got the Hyper Material Ablator, however you say it, Ablator. Yeah, ABLATOR. It gives the unit stealth, and if you shoot them outside of 12 inches, they get light cover. Tagging along is a Technomancer with a cloak. Gives the unit 5-up feel no pain, and in the movement phase, he can heal a friendly Necron D3 wounds. Off to their side is a 10-man Lich Guard led by a Necron Lord. Nothing fancy there. He's just wielding the Lord's Blade and a Res Orb. We have 3 Doomsday Arcs. These guys are lovely. We have a unit of 6 Locust Destroyers led by a Locust Lord. He gives them the ability to pop critical hits on 5+, and he threw out the Veil of Darkness as well. We have 2 5-man Tesla Immortals, one located back over here, and one alongside the Doomsday Arc here. We have a Canoptic Reanimator, kind of help everyone stand back up. We have 3 units of 6 Scarabs, one here, here, and over here. We also have 5 Death Marks hidden here in the building.
He needs to be.
We have no one starting off field. Everyone is here to play.
Fantastic. I love it. You just, right there, balls out on the table. I love the Doomsday Arcs this edition, by the way. Those guys are solid back on the table.
Back on the table.
As I said, players are ready to roll off for first turn. Let's have them maybe shake hands, and we'll get this going.
3.
4.
All right, Chaos Space Marines turn 1.
It will be. Yeah, go ahead. Take it away, boys.
Gain our first command point. Put that there while my guys are cowering inside the building. Because we don't want to play yet. Okay. Drawing my secondaries.
Do it.
Secondary number 1 is attempting target. When I draw this, my opponent picks an objective in no man's land. I have to hold at my end of my turn for 5 victory points.
We will choose this center one where you have like nobody.
That's a good choice. Then I got capture enemy outpost.
I think that one can't be done turn 1.
Nope.
Oh, that's the enemy stronghold. Yep.
At the end of my turn, if I hold my opponent's home field objective, I score 8 victory points.
Looks like you want to shoot straight up that middle.
Looks like I'm discarding one of these at the end of my turn for a command point, if not both. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out.
Start.
Movement. My Terminators move a lonely 5 inches, but we're going to go ahead and advance them to get some extra distance on them. 3 inches, so they'll go 8. And we will be in the bottom floor, just running up the side of the board. And I'm sorry, which unit has the Veil of Darkness or
the Locust unit has the Veil.
Okay, so not a melee unit.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
He gets 4 attacks in melee with the Lord's Blade, strength 8, 3 AP, 2 damage, devastating wounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so he's
Yeah, and he also gives the melee guys, all the destroyers who have a couple attacks each, auto wound on 5s, but no AP. Just
so we're gonna fold our auto cannons in so they actually fit in the building and not stabbing through the wall. Those auto cannons are so gosh dang long. So that tornado brick has moved. Cypher, that is my objective now. You do got a unit that can be picked up and put down, so I can't exactly just abandon it either.
correct.
So Cypher will crawl up and around on this heat post and stand on Lone Operative Mountain and not be able to get shot at.
How strong is that mechanic this edition? Chat, let us know what you think about Lone Operative. I'm sure if you've played so far and you've faced it, it's a big problem.
5. They're going to go 10 inches.
I love it on scout snipers.
What?
The scout snipers have that rule.
It's strong. I mean, the ability to just not target anything is one of the more powerful things in this game.
And that's why I would not say my list is meta setting, but it's definitely meta frustrating.
That's another thing with Gilliman. He gets that rule if he's within 3 inches of an infantry unit. So if you have scouts with snipers who also can't be shot unless you're within 12, just leading Gilliman along.
So the one I've seen, and I think might be the more common one, is the lone operative lieutenant, where so you have a lone operative lieutenant and Gilliman just holding hands all day. So my Demon Prince doesn't have lone operative, so I can't exactly hide him from you, but I can make him. I can do this to where this. Are we saying these are obscuring? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The trees will be forest. You get cover if you get shot through them.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out the most. I guess this would be, so Demon Prince was right here. He moves 10 because he's Slanesh. That's the other thing Slanesh gives, is the extra movement. So he will go here.
And just only risk of being shot by one.
Yeah. I don't think that's still a guaranteed deal, but at least that is something, right? And do I want to advance him? No. He's fine right there. So, at the end of my turn, I'm going to discard Capture Enemy Alp.
Whoa, that was quick.
And Tempting Target. I gain 1 CP even though I'm discarding 2. But I don't think either of those are exactly tenable right now. So I'll go up to 2. And then in your command phase, I'll go up to 3.
That's what I've got. All right, well, I'll take down these secondaries because you just got rid of those. Charlie, let's see what you're going to get for the turn. You ready?
Storm hostile objective. Cannot be achieved during the first battle round, so we'll set that aside for now. Defend stronghold cannot be achieved at the start of your turn. Turn 1.
Getting those out of the way.
Assassination. I need to pick off one of your characters.
Seems doable.
I gave you a Demon Prince. I'm a generous god.
I was like,
It seems like,
able to eat that guy.
yeah, the story's kind of writing itself.
I mean, the veil I can only pop at the end of your turn, so they're here for now. And area denial. At the end of your turn, if one or more of my units from my army are wholly within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield and there's no enemies wholly within 6, I get 5 victory points. Or if at the end of the battle you have no enemy units within 6 of the center or within 3, I can get it with the 3 victory points instead of 5.
Perfect. That seems pretty doable.
Too bad I can't get anyone wholly within the center.
I mean, if you roll 6, maybe, right? Or
no,
are they too
because
slow?
these boys move 5.
Ooh, okay.
So I'd need to get an advance of 6 to get the unit wholly within, assuming that this guy can also get up there. No, even a 6 wouldn't get me there. Yeah, so that one is not doable.
You could advance a Doomsday Arc, right? What do they move? 12?
Move
Sounds
9.
like a
They-
great idea.
They dropped us to 9. For 1 CP, we can advance and shoot. It gives the unit assault weapons.
I have a similar strat.
But no, 9 inches will get us here. And a Doomsday Arc is 7.5 inches long, so I would not be able to fit one wholly within.
That sounds like a personal problem for the Doomsday Arc.
I want to see a guard player draw that where they're running triple Baneblade and just like.
Yeah, good luck completing any of these secondaries with that kind of a list.
Let's see.
That sounds like a skill issue.
So we'll go ahead and just shove these 2 back in here.
Remember, in games of Warhammer, you can always blame the games on dice, no matter how hard you screw up.
Take that lesson to heart, kids.
No, it is good to play on stream though, so you can point out your own mistakes and not do those again.
Right, no, it is nice to have a record of your gameplay, because it's one of the best ways to learn in any scenario, whether it's sports or gaming. Yeah, being able to refer back to how you played.
Would that be a legal land for the
That would
Doomsday?
not- Oh.
Because he has room to.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Is it? Well, if it's the base, then that's not an issue. If it's the
No,
model.
you measure the whole on
Yeah.
it specifically. But is a gun in the hole? That's the issue we got.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, so for those not aware in 10th edition yet, you cannot land on top of a piece of terrain unless your entire hull or base fits on top of the piece of terrain. So you cannot overhang, but that I believe in this case we look okay.
I'd say your legal trails. You can fit on that's the thing about it, so I'd say it's good.
I love Doomsday Heart because I hate their bases.
Same. I actually built one, this one upside down, the cannon, so that I have all these options for like the holes to slide it in.
Chris, do you have a laser pointer just out of curiosity?
This guy does.
Oh boy.
But you do not have the wing, so I don't think I can count. I have to see your base, I believe.
Or my axe.
We're gonna play it for this game.
Which my axe is the.
The axe does overhang a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Sure.
from the butt.
I have shaky hands, so you
So yeah, I'm hitting your base from my hole.
Perfect.
Yep, looks like it to me.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Accidentally.
The Demon Prince wasn't here for a long time, but
Or a good time.
he might be. I got a 4-up invuln save as long as you don't roll 6s on that one that gets devastating wound. Poor buddy got harpooned last night.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh god.
we're gonna
On
advance.
Overwatch.
Oh god.
Strong over.
I wasn't even
strong one.
charging the Valiant. The Valiant was protecting one of his babies.
Went fishing, eh? God damn.
Yikes. Yeah, that I've seen that harpoon in action on someone else's stream, and it can be gross. Hilarious, but gross. If you've played Knights at home, let us know in chat how you like them. I think they're one of the better armies. We all agree, right?
Second best according to tournament results so far.
Yeah.
Knights as a group.
Yeah.
I don't know how Chaos compares to Imperial or vice versa, but
Like which one's carrying it?
they're both scary to me. But that's just a personal bias.
Who's in first place for tournament data?
Do you know who's in first?
Eldar are the first. Yeah.
GSC,
Oh, okay. I thought you actually wanted an answer, so I was like, I don't know if you heard this.
GSC is a weird fourth, I think, because they just
Advanced Reanimator. Boy, it's flying.
GSC don't reanimate, but they might as well. Just they do something better than reanimating, actually.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the Gene Stealer Cult in action yet, we do have them up on the channel already for a 10th edition game. They were our second day of 10 Days of 10th. They played against me and my Death Guard army. If you've not watched that video yet, definitely go back and check that out as soon as this game's over.
We'll just shimmy on up a little bit.
I think they put Death Guard dead last in tournaments so far.
That's what I've seen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe that.
But hey, don't spoil it if you haven't seen that video yet. We stood a chance in that game against GSC.
And they'll be on the ground floor.
To be fair, it's not just the army; it's the player too. So if you got a good player with maybe not the hottest army, they can still do well.
Always good advice there. Yeah, don't necessarily chase the meta because whatever you have fun with and you're good with is always going to be the best choice.
Take it from the player who ran 3 Doomsday Arc back in 9th.
But hey, they've come full circle and they're good again, like we said.
I've advanced like half my army, and I think only 2 have been over 1.
They are a little tired still. They're waking up.
They're the Awakening Dynasty, right?
Right, yeah. Shaking off the sleepy eyes.
Then these guys. Just gonna start screening for next couple turns.
I think the army that surprised me the most so far is orcs, because they did lose points on a technicality. But have you seen the grot bomb yet?
I have not seen that specifically. We will have Orcs on channel Wednesday, and he's bringing Grots, so let me know what this is.
You take a squad of 20 grots, Pain Boy, and Zagwort. Zagwort gives them a 9-inch scout move, and the Pain Boy gives them a feel no pain. And on a lot, and he also adds pluses to their advance and charge roll. So on a Watron, they can go like 30 inches after deployment, and yeah.
No, you're good. I was gonna say.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
But when you fight grots in melee, they use the Rutherford toughness instead of their own, so they're T5 in combat, and there's a strat for -1 to wound, so you're wounding grots on 6s with most things.
As far as dumb movement shenanigans, these Lich Guard fly.
Okay.
Because keywords are shared, so because the Technomancer has the cloak, it gives them fly and 10-inch move, so the unit itself gets fly.
Nice.
We played actually an Orc game last night on stream, and I think that stratagem you're talking about excludes Gretchen.
It does in the wording on the second bullet point of it.
Did you play it on stream or just hanging out?
No, it wasn't on stream. They'll be on stream Wednesday, so get hyped for that, Orc fans.
I'll have to double check with my friend how he did to make sure that he didn't.
Yeah.
But you know, that's why you play these games.
Yeah,
So
I
you
blah
learn.
blah blah a lot of rules, so I'd understand.
Am I just outside of half?
No, so he's 36 for half. I was
Okay.
checking for the flares, like that's his half
Oh.
range.
Yes.
So before I may have a response to this, what's the profile again?
It is D6 plus 1 shot, strength 15, 4 AP, flat 4 damage. It is heavy. The one over there is heavy, so it's getting +1 to hit, and devastating wounds.
I will AP yes, right?
AP 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 to give him stealth for dark obscuration, so -1 to hit to
Okay.
incoming shots.
And we'll spend 1 CP. Since you're within half range, I can fully reroll the wound rolls.
Okay, so since your strat would proc first, I'm still gonna give him -1. It gives him a chance to live.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
No, I was planning on doing that. I was going to look up the name, but it is what it is. So we get 5 shots. And this will be on 3s now because of stealth. I drop 2.
And then
Strength 15,
so T10.
so 3s, but fully rerolling. I'll be greedy. Yeah.
The greed has yet to pay off in 10th edition.
So 4 up invuln.
4 damage.
I will take my 5 up feel no pain for the intoxicating elixir. He takes 3 wounds down to 7.
We'll get a wound marker put up there. What else you got, Charlie?
Next Doomsday Arc that can see him will be firing his butt cannon.
Still stealth.
Yeah, so this one will be hitting on 4s. And he only gets 3 shots. 2 hits. And winning on 3s. 2, but 1 is mortal wounds.
Oh, it's always more. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, he moved.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
2, sorry.
We're good. 8 possible damage.
Correct.
I will just take my feel no pain against that. Okay.
Okay, takes 3.
Yeah, taking 3.
He doesn't care about my big cannons, I get it.
He's drunk on that elixir, whatever it is.
That's been a recurring theme so far in our games on the 10 Days of 10th is feel no pains, so strong.
It you know,
It's,
that Flash Kool-Aid real good.
that 4-up on Gene Stealers is nutty.
Oh, dude, spoilers, but yes, aberrants with a 4-up are gross.
Just general rule-wise, like, not even saying what happened in the game, just generally, like, I have a 5-up and it feels amazing. Like,
Must feel good, doesn't it?
it do.
I only get a 6 up.
But yeah, that's my turn. We score area denial. The 3 for him not being there.
Yep, so that'll be 3 points for that, and then are you holding on to assassination?
I will.
Okay.
It's
So going on to CSM turn 2, I will gain a command point and immediately spend it to heal my Demon Prince 3 with Skin Shift. I believe the name of the strat.
Flat heal 3?
Yeah, flat heal 3.
Okay.
If he was Zinch, he would stand up a model in the unit, but he is a unit of 1.
That's fair.
So, and then my new secondaries are Area Denial.
Okay.
So
You're going to get it. The baby one at least.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't make it.
And
to the middle.
Engage in all fronts. Engage is a bit rough, but I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm gonna put a CP into disregarding Engage with new orders. I hope I don't regret using it for Assassinate.
Okay.
So, kill one of your characters, or all your characters are already dead, which categorically they are not. So, going to my movement. Can you please look up Doomsday Arc Devastating Wounds is when it's selected as a ranged attack if it did not move, or is it just when it made a ranged attack?
So its ability is if it remains stationary.
And
In your movement phase, if this model remains stationary until the end of the turn.
okay,
Yeah,
so
your movement phase until the end of the turn.
so if my Terminators wall out, they're not going to eat Devastating Wounds. So that's what I was worried about.
Oh, if I overwatched?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Only in my turn.
So my Terminators will see.
But if you shoot it, it does shoot as if it's my shooting phase.
If I shoot the Doomsday Arc.
Yeah.
So we also are moving a little quick, guys. But your primary, Dylan, you're picking up 5, correct, for Cypher Mountain there?
Oh yeah.
Primary is a thing.
And now that Cypher has served his function, he probably can get away with moving away.
Well, yes, because it's a sticky objective.
Yeah, but my only concern is, well, I guess he can't land on my objective if Cypher's within a certain range of the objective.
Yeah, because I have to be
So-
9 away from you.
So he'll go there, and man, that's rough.
Did you hold on to Assassinate?
I did.
I think Cypher's going to chill for a bit longer. Now on this side, I'm not as encouraged to move out yet because Doomsday Arc's scary.
It's just 2 of them.
So, let me measure from this way to. Since my Demon Prince is probably dying next turn, I might as well. Are the Scarabs on the bottom floor?
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's lit. So that's a 9-inch charge. I don't think he's living next turn, so he might as well try to go out and kill something.
Okay. And Scarabs, their self-destruct props at the start of the fight phase, so I do get to blow one up before.
Okay, cool.
Assuming we get to that point.
Yeah. Reinforcements, we will bring in one of these puppies. So 14 will come in the board. The only issue now is
It's on your side somewhere.
because we're on GW terrain,
Oh, you can't shoot unless you're fully within.
which I have to now pick a spot to where he can still shoot. What's the toughness on Doomsday Arc?
9.
9.
With a built-in 4-up invuln. They got rid of quantum shielding.
Oh, they're T9, so I win you on 3. Okay.
Yeah, quantum shielding is now pretty much gone.
One of the many rules lost to the 10th edition, but there's plenty of new ones. Almost every unit in the game has its own special rule now, which is just so flavorful.
Okay, so I'll be in range to fire and whatnot in there. Going
When you're
to,
fully on top of a building, do you get light cover?
if I cannot see your whole model, which I'm pretty convinced that I can't see.
It also reads that if you are within the area terrain feature, you get it. So he is.
So I can't see the little hooks on the bottom anyway, so you're good. You do indeed get cover. We're going to go to shooting. We're going to start with my Terminators. They're going to do a pact for sustained hits. And they're going to target your Lich Guard.
Okay.
And because they are Terminators, when they do a pact, they get full rerolls to hit.
Okay.
So here is the 8 shots from the Reaper autocannons. 3's rerolling. I'll reroll anything that's not a hit. And I'll So those go to hit and 5 sustained hits because they are integral in the shooting phase. And this is strength 7.
Into T5, but -1 to wounds, so
So
you'll be back up to 4.
4s, 6s are devastating wounds on the autocans. So 3 devastating wounds, and then 3 AP1, 1 damage.
Okay. So I'll push my 4 up invuln. We fill them all, so 6 total.
Yep.
That'll kill 3.
Okay, so they are 2 wounds still.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
we'll spend a CP.
I don't
Oh,
think
So it's after you destroy a model, I believe.
Yeah.
Or is it resolved attacks?
So checking how many of my. Did you pull anyone from the front row? I'm sorry.
No, I pulled from the back.
Okay. So 3 of my combi weapon guys were in half range. So 5 plus 6 is 11.
Okay, so it's at any point when we lose a model from your attacks.
Okay.
1 CP for them to do reanimation protocols.
So I'm gonna make that cost 2 for the rest of the game with Cypher.
Yeah.
Does it cost 2 this time or from now on?
Rest of the game.
Okay.
So that'll be 7 wounds total back because it's +1 if a character's leading.
Okay. So I killed no one there then?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a D3 from the unit, and then every time the reanimation protocol ticks off, the reanimator gets an additional D3.
So here is the combi weapons then. Really weird amount of shots because I'm not within half with everybody. So 5 bonus hits, and then it normally 5 to win, but anti-infantry 4 up. So we're just looking for 4s.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.5 guys. Do you have feel no pain? If you have
Are these just mortals or?
Yeah, because anti-infantry 4 up devastate on the combi weapons.
Ooh, your dev. They have it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's
So
4.5.
Yeah.
Those gotta go.
I mean, that strat was good because you saved a few guys.
That's a really strong combo, though. Anti-anything with devastating wounds.
So, do I pass my pact? I use the Lord's leadership, but at 6, so I fail. I take a wound on my own squad.
And it begins.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to spend a CP on the fortune when he shoots for full rerolls. And he's going to make his guns hazardous. So they get devastating wounds. And we are going to target the Doomsday Arc. And it's all Doomsday Arcs you shoot back or just something from over there?
For 1 CP, my unit can shoot back.
Oh, just 1 CP.
Yeah.
So... So the Doomsday Arc is not the best target, but I don't think I can see anybody else then. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fire and hope for the best.
Alright.
So I'm out for now. 3d3 shots, 7. And I'm doing sustained hits for my pack because I got a pack to do the has this / devastating wounds. So
And, we'll shoot back.
3s re-rolling. Additional hit. And then your
T9.
T9, so 3s re-rolling. Sorry, so make sure it's in the box. And then I'll keep that because, hey, that's... do you have to live to shoot back?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 mortals and then 5 AP3, so 5 invuln saves. If you have a...
4 up invuln.
Yeah, so 5 invuln saves and 6 mortals.
Fail 2.
So total of 12 damage.
Okay. So he is down to 2.
And then I gotta do my checks real quick. So my hazardous, I deal 3 mortals to myself. And then my pact, I fail and deal 1 mortal. So he's down to 8.
And then devastating is if the unit didn't move this turn.
No, it says in your shooting phase.
Okay, so he doesn't get the +1 to hit here. Okay. So he's bracketed now, so he'll be hitting on 4s, but D6 shots +1.
Oh, also, it's out of phase shooting, meaning that none of the additional rules kick in. Like, it doesn't matter. They have clarified that any out of phase actions do not benefit from any additional rules that they would as if it were that phase.
So like devastating wounds.
Correct.
He moved, so I already don't get those.
Even still.
Yeah. 2 hits.
Strength.
So 1 for
T10.
sure.
Yeah. AP.
4.
Well, let me roll in a tray. Can you see? It doesn't matter if you can see my Mauler or not. Damage.
4.
Okay. Down to 4.
Yeah, they used to be D6, now they're flat 4.
Yeah. Okay, the Demon Prince is going to shoot him now. So what I should have done is shot the Demon Prince first, and I had a chance to Battle Shock you if I did that, so you could not use the strap back.
Right.
It's learning pains of having the Demon Prince now instead of not. So the Demon Prince is going to pack for lethal hits. So 3 shots, hitting on 2s. Demon Prince, I'm not going to get greedy. He has his own built-in, I'll get greedy. So, okay, 3 hits still. And then 5s, Demon Prince reroll on the wound roll for 1 AP, 1, 2 damage.
4 up. We're good?
Okay, my pack succeeds. See if you're battle shocked from him shooting you.
We're good.
Okay. And then charges. The Demon Prince is going to charge the Scarabs.
Okay.
I need it in a 9.
Okay. I think a 12 will get you there.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of 12-inch charges actually so far in 10th edition.
So you got to do your blow up first, right?
Yeah, at the start of the fight phase on a 2+, you'll take 2 mortals.
Okay. I do.
And that'll pop a base.
How many wounds are they?
4.
With how many? What's your save?
6 up.
Okay, so each swing I do is a hurt guy then. So I'm doing sustained hits because he's Slanesh, and it's a 5 up in the fight phase. So 2s, 5s explode. He gets a reroll on the hit and wound roll, so might as well.
4 explodes.
And then 2 wound with 1 reroll. Or I'm sorry, what toughness are you?
2.
Okay, yeah, definitely 2s with 1 reroll. So you have an invuln save or feel no pain?
Nothing.
Okay, so they're 3 each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases die.
You get them because I popped one.
That's the greed, man, coming back into hand.
And then
That assassinate's worth chipping him down.
and then I have to roll for the
The pack?
yeah, the pact. Pass, he's a 6.
Okay.
So
All right, does that finish up your turn 2 then?
and I'm gonna so I scored baby area denial, I will keep assassinate.
Okay, and then I've got it started for turn 2 here for the Necrons. You're going to pick up 1 primary, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
We've got a barn burner of a game going on so far. 8-8.
I mean, we try our best.
I think it'll pick up now that you guys have moved out to the midfield. Some primary will start to be scored. What are your secondary missions for the turn, Charlie?
So we still got assassinate and capture enemy outpost. Control 1 or more objectives at your opponent and your opponent's deployment zone.
Scores a big 8.
Yeah, but I have to get back there.
Veil?
It has to be at the end of his turn I pop that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's hard to time it right these days.
That's true. It's a big change. The Grey Knights have been changed to work that way as well. They'll be on stream Thursday. Get hyped for that if you're a Grey Knights fan.
I played against Grey Knights. They seem to do okay with that ability.
again, though, it's kind of interesting to know what you want to use it on because you do it at the end of the opponent's turn.
Yeah. We're gonna heal Reanimation Protocol the Doomsday. He gets 2 wounds back. So he's back up to 4. Still keeps him bracketed.
Is that before Battle Shock or after? Just for reference, I don't know.
Before.
Before.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was like, we looked this up before. Reanimation Protocols on the Lich Guard. We get 3 wounds back.
And there was a wounded guy, so
Yeah, so he's just back to full.
Yeah, for those that haven't seen Necrons yet in action, this is something they do. Keep going. They just do this every command phase, and they start by either getting wounds back if anybody's injured, and then if nobody is injured, they bring back a dead body at 1 wound and start healing that one.
That's the only other answer is your Doomsday Arc Battle Shock now.
Yeah, we'll see if it even matters. Yeah, he is.
Okay, and what are their leadership? Just
7.
okay. 7 seems like the common number.
Yeah.
Charlie, tell us about what you're thinking for your turn here.
What was that?
Tell us what you're thinking about for your turn.
Stuff gotta die.
Stuff's gotta die. Keep it pretty simple, I guess.
Yeah. So you guys can move 7. So about there.
Specifically, it looks like you think those Terminators need to die.
Or he that now
Everyone
that-
needs to die.
I mean, that's a personal opinion, but
Yeah.
you can stay back.
So we will.
There doesn't have to be violence.
These guys will go onto the 2nd floor.
Are they 1 wound apiece?
Yeah.
Because they are very overwatchable. My issue is, if I overwatch them, I cannot overwatch your boys that are right there coming at me. I guess the death marks get to go up there.
Alright.
They are permitted to exist.
And do arcs, when they're wounded, just -1 to hit?
Yeah, they just lose that hit.
Okay.
But since he's heavy, he'll be sitting still, so he gets +1 to cancel that out.
Gotta love that.
And the Lord's big thing is he gives a unit +1 inch to their movement.
Let's read the chat, Charles.
Is it my wife?
No, not yet.
Which part?
The last one. It's really just this part.
I built that today in my John playing rather if you call playing.
I didn't lose a single
I
unit.
really didn't play the game. I'll be honest.
I didn't lose a single unit, Charles.
I'm sorry, it's
Yeah, yeah, Overwatch
I'm
them.
gonna overwatch those fellas.
No, not the Lich Guard.
So we'll start with the autocans because they have sustained hits and devastating wounds. So actually, I gotta double check my math on that before I say they have a rule that they don't. They have devastating wounds for sure.
Charlie, that's your Technomancer that picks up bodies, right?
Heals them these days.
Okay.
Sustained hits, 1 devastating wounds. Yep, yep. Okay, so no hits, and then there are
They're probably all on half range now.
yeah. So there's one guy who
Oh yeah, behind the wall.
yeah. So 9 times I owe you 3. Again, owe you 3. So taking out the rest of the ice stars and the 2 hits, here's the 3 I owe you. And then do I knock a guy back down with 2 4s, 1 wound?
Just immortal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Real quick question on that Overwatch. Worth it?
It's
They were
worth,
mortals, so I
It's worth it if the autocannon scores a 6. If not, not. That's the dividing line is very easy on that one, unfortunately.
Got it. Yeah. So it's really based all on the autocannon.
Because sustained hits one and devastating wounds on Overwatch is amazing.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna advance this blob.
To the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna go out here and play a little bit.
We're going to remind folks at home what those secondaries are that he's trying to achieve this turn, because I've already forgotten, and you may too.
Yep.
He's trying to capture enemy outposts and assassinate. Now, capture enemy outpost looks awful difficult this turn. What's your plan on assassinate? You're killing that demon prince, right?
That is the goal. I've got some lovely locusts back here to hopefully guarantee that.
We're going to get to see the power of lethal hits on 5+s from those locusts. Could be really devastating.
I think my Demon Prince is 100% dead. I'm confident of a few things. That is one of them.
So 5 from there. Ugh.
Would you say you're feeling the less lethality of the addition that they have promised?
This game, yes. Most games, no.
Okay.
If you haven't been up to the first term at the Geekery, you're going to hear definitely less lethal a lot as a joke, not as a actual. But when you aim to break the game, it's not how it's supposed to be. So
That's exactly what I was talking to Riley about earlier. Is it feels right now like the game is sort of, you either play to break the game, like you said, and bring what is just obviously oppressive and overpowered,
GW intent.
or as GW intended, you kind of just bring whatever the hell you want. You have a fun game. I have not found the games where you try and break the game so far to be very fun. So,
And
We're gonna
yeah,
spend our CP so these guys have assault weapons.
Nice.
They can advance and shoot. Okay.
they are taking advantage of those assault weapons. And my Prince is toast.
Ignore cover, no fun. My condolences.
yeah, I think that comment in the chat there, ignore cover equals no fun, is definitely aimed at the Tau there. We've got Orc player Kyle in the chat there. If you are getting hyped for Orcs, he's going to be over Wednesday.
Leave me out of this, Kyle. Not my fault. My rules are better in that regard.
And if I had thought about it, I should have overwatched with the Fortune instead, because it has blast, so it would have been extra shots.
Yeah, the line of sight blocking.
Well, I meant for this guy.
On that,
Oh yeah, because I finished the turn over there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But, you know, post Overwatch clarification hits hard sometimes.
Now, would that unit have moved within 24 inches of it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we're 20, yeah, we're like 20 and a half away.
Yeah, this is why I think that needs to be changed to 12.
Yeah. Well, also, maybe limit the number of weapons that can be used in Overwatch, too. Like, just say certain weapons should not.
So you tell me I can't shoot all my guns when I storm.
We're gonna advance Immortals. Okay.
They are running.
Oh, ass.
Oh, I've about had it.
Let me suggest you pop into the other elbow next time.
Oh, you got the mic right there.
Oh, yeah.
Flashman. Or Soundman.
Sorry to all those ears in chat.
Filthy. I'm sorry.
We'll get on to shooting. We're gonna start with this Doomsday Arc. Everything into here, including the
Okay,
flares.
so are you within 12?
Are you?
Oh.
Well, That is the name of this army.
Oh my god, no.
I would like to spend 0 CP to give him stealth and not be able to be targeted unless you're within 12. You may select a new target.
I got me a new target.
He's like, fuck you.
We're redirecting
You're definitely going over the terrain piece there. You can't do that.
through the,
Use the laser pointer, man.
Give me your laser pointer.
He has it.
Oh.
Laser pointer.
Fucking got
Well,
it.
I returned it.
Oh, obviously not.
How's that looking on stream?
Looking like you're going over the terrain, the ruin still.
Which one? Because we're not hitting the middle.
No, he's not he's not hitting that though. I can see from even here.
All right.
Yeah, I would give it to him.
All right, Chad. It checks out.
I mean, the Demon Prince is dead, no matter
Uh,
how hidden he is. So.
D6, so 3 shots on 2s. Managed to miss 1. And 3s. This is devastating wounds. This one's just a hit.
Okay, so my 4 Fenvolny against the knot, and then 4?
Yep.
We'll take 4, and I believe he was down to like 5.
Yeah.
So he has 1 mighty wound left.
So we're gonna go ahead and just dump this one into him as well, because they no other targets. We'll big cannon first. We get 4 shots this time on 3s. Drop 2 of them. And 3s. 1.
4 up. He loves it.
And his 20 flares. And what's your toughness?
T10.
Okay, so these will be hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s. Pretty good start.
I'm just curious why the one with wings loses a toughness over the one on foot. Like,
Dylan, we got a question in chat. For your CSM, just personal flavor-wise, what are you like running them as? Like, Emperor's Children?
Iron Warriors, because that seems with my list gimmick the most correlated of we're just stubborn. You're not going to move us, we're going to move you.
So,
Still works, and they just bulldoze over us.
So you got 3 at 1 AP.
3 at 1 AP, so 3 up.
1 damage. It's, the flares pick him
Deadly
up.
demise. He's not mad.
that's going to score you Assassinate. We're going to pop back over there.
Yes, sir.
He held a flank by himself for a long time. He probably killed what, like 50 points in scarabs?
Yeah, because the unit's 80, and I popped 1 of them, so he killed 64 points. Well, yeah, about
So,
60.
about a third of his points back, you know.
Yeah, you know, just a casual. We'll jump to this Doomsday Arc next. He will shoot the Fiend.
Okay.
D6 plus 1 shots. We get 6 shots total. He's bracketed, but remains stationary with a heavy weapon, so this will be back on 3s. Not that it matters when you roll triple 1s.
I mean, the remaining stationary is getting to matter, maybe.
I used Chronos for the Whirlwind. Triple 1s into triple 1s.
Sucks.
2 at 4
And
AP.
then, can you see my whole model without hitting?
He's up on the building,
So,
so
okay.
I should be able to.
So, 5 up Fenvoln.
8 damage.
He is turbo nuked, and he is indeed dead. Without exploding. Oh, well, it's his first match out, so.
This didn't blow up.
Alright.
So these guys... Is it if the unit's outside of 12 they can't target you, or if the model?
I'm going to check the exact wording, and I will
Okay.
let you know, sir.
Alright, because we'll do the reanimator while
I
we
like the new
wait for
morale
that.
system, guys. Without time to actually lose
And
points.
they're still stealth as a result of the strat, but because they're Nurgle, the outside 12 is a benefit.
Yeah.
So,
So we get war gear. No. Okay, so he's got 2 beams.
so I guess the question is, do you target models individually, or do you Does he
Technical
use?
rules.
How's stealth worded? It's
No, it's a core shooting rule that we're asking about here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But while we wait on that, this is the reanimator into these guys.
Okay.
This will be on 5s because of your stealth. And
So this is a core question. I've already found the answer.
2 at 2 AP.
yeah,
So 3 up for the guy in cover.
1 damage.
Okay.
All right. So this was a core question about whether you shoot model by model or unit by unit. And the very first words in selecting targets is each time a unit shoots, before any attacks are resolved, you must select an enemy unit. So it would be a unit to unit deal.
So the death marks may.
They can shoot.
I assume they are prioritizing my lord among all else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be on 4s. 3 hits.
And then
Strength
5.
So 4s again. 3. And this is at 2 AP.
On the lord.
2
Fair.
damage each.
He has damage on his data sheet, so
Boo.
it'll be 2 damage.
That's a very mean move.
Is that everything?
Yeah, because the locusts have no one to shoot now. So yeah, we're on to charges.
I will apologize to the extent that I can about that.
About what?
About not being able to shoot. About not.
Ah, no.
Help.
We're preparing for the next turns. We'll do scarabs into them.
Okay.
12 again, Chris.
Wow, guys, it must be something in the water.
I'll move my lord's wounds. He can't be targeted as the attack anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the wording on the scarab's ability. I think it's just select a unit, so I don't know if that would even affect them.
That would be real dumb if they could, like,
If they could just,
specifically
they just
target-
go up and like hump your leg, then explode. Let's see, is this even
I don't know if you're talking about a dog or the scarab at this point.
We'll try with these scarabs. They need a 12. I knew it wouldn't happen twice. Lich Guard will throw into them.
Oh God.
They almost rolled a 12.
All 3 rolls had a 6 in it at least.
Consistency.
Shit's spiked.
Necrons wanted it. They couldn't roll advances turn 1, but they can roll charges.
I had to do 1s or 6s.
If
boys.
I didn't have to worry about the Zarek, I was going to save my free strat for interrupt. But
Yeah, I was gonna say that that'd be D6 plus 3 shots minimum. It's
nothing personal, but yeah, we're not having that here.
but yeah, go fuck yourself. No. All right, start of the fight phase. We'll go ahead and blow a scarab up
Ching.
for 3 mortals.
So poor buddy back here dies.
Then we'll get on to the fights.
We'll put the wound on the other normal guy in the unit.
We'll start with the Lord with his Lord's Blade. This will be 3 attacks on 3s. Beautiful. Strength 8, so 3. 3 AP, 2 damage.
4 up.
All right.
Gotta love that 4 up involve on Terminators now.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, so I need
Of the what, like 10 I've killed? Like,
21. You killed 7.
okay.
These will be. Oh, he was hitting on 2s because he's part of the unit. Oh well. So these are on 2s.
Does he give reroll ones?
No, he used to.
Strength.
Strength 6 on these.
Ooh, 3. Ooh.
That was a pretty good roll. 5, 10, 14. These are 2 AP, 1 damage each.
So 4s. So kills the wounded guy, and then does 2 damage to another.
An equally hot roll back.
Yes, sir.
and then your scarabs get to come in play.
Yeah, they're much worse than 9th edition melee wise.
I'm trying to find a number on the dice. You think I know how to find it by now, but
But they are 6 attacks each now.
ooh.
So these are 30 attacks on 5s.
And then
lethal?
Nope.
Not anymore.
Yeah, 6s used to auto wound, and they used to hit on 4s, but they got rid of all that.
and
Strength
sixes.
2, so 6s. 1, no AP.
He could bite this guy. He doesn't. And then my attack's back. So these 3 guys will be fighting your scarabs. Everybody else will be fighting the Lich Guard.
Okay.
So we'll start with, and we're going to pack for sustained hits. So here's the Lord's Chain Fist, because he knows how to use a Chain Fist slightly better than everybody else.
He watched the how-to.
Yep, and then I get rerolls because he's in the Terminator unit. So evens out. Here's the other Chain Fist that's attacking your scarabs. Is there any difference on Strength 8 AP2, 2 damage on scarabs at all? Because if there isn't, I can attack with the Power Fist as well and do all the rolling at once. I guess it's the same pro. So here's the Power Fist 3s rerolling. So that's the collective pile between those 3 guys, and then 2s to do 2 damage each because of the AP2. So 1 base, 2 base, or wait, it's 4 or 5 wounds a base.
4 wounds each.
3 base, 4 base, 4 and 2 wounds.
Alright. So, boom.
Greed didn't get that extra base this time.
Here is the
And he'll be around to explode next one.
5 fist and a chain fist. Here's the chain fist first, which I absolutely have to roll separately because it hits worse. Rerolls because he's part of the Terminator unit, so 2 extra hits. And the Power Fist won't be any different damage-wise, so...
Yeah, and these will all be wounding -1 as well.
Okay, so when you on 4s instead.
Yeah.
I owe you 5. 3's rerolling. Okay, let me get... owe you 3 more. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and then...
Dylan, I love you, but your big noggin's covering up the dice cam.
What?
Your head, dice cam's right here.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
4s. So 3, 6, 8, AP2, 2 damage.
You said 8.
Yep.
4 ups. 4 go down.
Okay.
So it'll take out
But do they?
injured guy and these 3. He bumped my strat up to cost 2 CP for the rest of the game.
And
Let's see what you got right now.
0.
what is your OC, out of curiosity?
These guys should just be 1.
Okay, if they're OC 1, then we're good. Okay, that's all the combats.
Yes, so that's my turn.
Morale's a myth. Morale phase wise.
So for your secondaries?
1. We're good.
Oh, in your command phase is when you do that, right? Or is it?
Oh, I thought it was when you got
No.
kind of screwed over. Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
Well, your command phase, Resurrection Orb, we get back.
It's
3
within,
models.
oh, it's within 12. You get the extra dice. That's right.
Yeah, it's a 12-inch aura.
Okay.
It's huge.
Man, that's nice. And for 3 guys. So I'm going to check the strat to make sure it's not an either or before I use it. Because we're all about not accidentally cheating here.
Can I also get you guys to check the screen and make sure I've got everything accurate so far?
I got Assassinate.
You did get assassinated. Who'd you kill?
The Prince?
Oh, duh. I had it marked and I was like, why did I delete it?
He kills 4
Okay.
Lich Guard, brings 3 back next turn.
So
That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the point.
And I got 1, 2,
2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do control it.
So I will get 10 primary at the beginning of my turn.
All right, sick. That's what I got marked.
All right. Behind me lines. Man, I'm going to spend the CP I got, though, so they can fall back, shoot, and charge.
Disgusting.
Okay, you cut them down.
I'd like that for the full rerolls for an undivided unit, but I need to clear this mess off my field.
Makes sense.
So... which means I'm going to have to go back into my building a little bit, but it is what it is.
And you hung on to assassinate, right, Dylan?
Yes. Because I hope I'm getting ready to score it. Audible question marks all around. You screened out your backfield really well, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get behind me lines, but I'm going to see what I can do about that.
It is turn 3, so everything's got to come in.
I'm down to 1.
Not anymore. They got rid of the reserve limit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured it was still part of like the GT pack they released.
They haven't released a GT pack yet.
I thought they had.
Show Me released the packet.
No, okay, I'll look it up.
Okay.
Because it's always been part of the core rules that you didn't have to come in by turn 3. That was always just part of the GT mission packs.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they released a rule set for that.
So you can Overwatch. Remind me, I'm sorry. How many shots are the?
3 each. They'll have 18 shots.
18 shots.
6 is auto wound.
So you should get 3 auto wound. Okay. That's a risk I'm willing to take. I was just making sure the risk assessment was there. Because it turns out I'm not a big fan of the possibility of you hurting me. And I went first, so my freebie strat is re-upped. I need to save it just in case I fail this 7-inch charge.
Smart plan.
But then again, I can't use it on your turn to do the outside 12 thing, but that's amendable as far as... So...
I guess I'm just talking out my ass. It does not exist.
Okay. Cool.
So just obliterators.
And another Forge Fiend and 10 Traitor Guard.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if you left me a little spot back here.
Hopefully not big enough for anything important.
Not enough for 10 Traitor Guardsmen even.
Yeah, I don't believe so. And then like here we've got... Yeah, no, even this is like locked out to like this end.
That is totally fine. We will bring in another dog and go from there.
Try it again.
I guess before I officially go to this step, I need to think about how Cypher is right now. Do you have a strat for advanced and charge?
No.
So 5-inch movement on these fellas?
Yeah.
So Cypher's the perfect distance. How far do the destroyers move?
7 with fly.
And are the things in the middle ruins?
Yes, we're running them as obscuring ruins.
So you'd have to go this way or lose movement going up the ruins, so Cypher should be safe for Lone Operative.
Unless I pop the veil.
Which gives me something I gotta think about as far as movement goes.
Yeah.
So the question becomes, do I bring in the Obliterators or not? You know what? You have to be alive at the end of the turn to pop the veil, so we'll start that as a premise.
There's
and,
that.
Take a risk of not being able to do the thing. So let's go shooting. Let's start with the unit that was able to shoot, fall back and charge. That Scarab is looking at me funny. He's a swarm.
Yeah.
So I don't get my anti-infantry against him.
But he's T2, so...
Yeah, we'll unload everything into the Lich Guard except for the one guy that's hanging out. We'll pack for sustained hits. So, threes, do they get stealth, you said? Or no, they're minus
No,
one
that's
to
the one
win.
in the middle.
So, threes re-rolling. Here's the re-rolls to hit. So, 7 hits for the autocannon. Oh, hold on. Sorry. 3 5s. We're in Nurgle. I don't want to forget any extra hits. And then 3s to 4s because of your new transhuman.
Yeah.
So we have 2 devastating wounds and 2 AP 1/1 damage.
So mortals. And forms. We're good?
So the 2 mortals.
Yeah, I just picked up the one guy.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 shots with the combi weapons. 4 is re-rolling. We'll re-roll the misses, keep the hits, and those decent ton of extra hits as well. So the re-roll, remove those 2 extra hits. So 4, 5, 6 extra hits. I will owe you 1. So we're looking for 4s because of anti-infantry. Here's the one I owe you. So 3, 4, 5, 6 mortals. And then we have conducted a pact. So let's see if I pay for it. I do. Okay, this guy dies, and a guy takes a wound.
Goddamn.
He's really hurting that unit more than I am.
He said he would.
And I'm all for it. I will keep shoving bodies down until he's gone.
We're going to have the Fortune do sustained hits, go hazardous, so I get devastating wounds, and we're going to fire at the guys in the middle.
These guys?
Yeah.
All
Or actually, how many wounds are destroyers?
3 each.
Ooh.
And he has 6.
But the 3 number's that perfect number for 3 damage weapons. I might have to allow those Lich Guard to live. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, while you think about it, chat's got a question for Charles. Have you ever considered or have you looked at the data sheets in 10th edition yet for the Catan Shards or the Silent King?
I have for the Catan Shards. Nightbringer is kind of lackluster. Void Dragon's pretty solid. He's got anti-vehicle in there. Deceiver's got anti-fly. With the sharing benefit, kinda could help. Because like technically my middle Lich Guard can fly because of the Technomancer.
But you're still not sold on the Silent King from this edition.
He's 470 points. That's a huge commitment.
Oh, did the Lich Guard move further? I forgot.
They move 5. They've 5-inch with fly.
Oh, 5-inch with fly. Okay, that helps with my decision. The Fortune shooting the destroyers, sustained hits, packed, hazardous / gain devastating wounds. So D3 plus 1 each for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have to comment, Charles, that the new way with the keywording share, how he gets them fly. They have to keep that last issue
So
tab
3s,
for us.
re-rolling 1s because I'm undivided. Re-rolling 1s because I'm undivided.
Okay.
Plus 1 hit. And then toughness on your boys.
6.
Okay, 3s, 6s are hot. So that'll be 9 mortal wounds and 4 AP 3 damage each.
Devastating wounds is a hell of a drug.
So you said AP3 on these?
Yep.
So I do have a guy behind the building, so the whole unit gets cover.
Yep.
Because that's how this edition works. So these will be on 5s.
3 damage each.
So you take out 4 total. No, because you take 9
mortals. So
9 mortals and then 3 damage. So you take it, 4 total.
and they're
That's 12, so you kill
3 up
6.
normal for armor.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
So we're total 12 damage, Charles.
Yeah.
Can you
So-
do the heavy one and 2 others and only.
Now,
Heavies can't join the unit anymore.
Oh,
now everyone's
I have
favorite
0
part.
heavies.
it's a lore that has
3 hazardous checks. I'm good on those. Pack time. I passed my pack. That Forge Fiend did way better than the other one. The rest of my shooting, I think, just boils down to these Terminators over here. I can't let that Doomsday Arc just hang out.
Which one?
That one that I got down to what? Is it 2 wounds now? Or
4.
No, it's 4.
Yeah, he healed up to 4.
So I think we're just gonna put everything into that Doomsday Arc. And I only got 9 guys that can see, 2 which are heavy flamers. We'll pack for sustained hits. So here's the 2 heavy flamers first, because those are just 10 hits and 5 to wound you. So 5 AP1. And you get covered because how cover works, I'm pretty certain. I'm just going to take a cursory.
Yeah, he's in the terrain still, so yes.
So 3s, and that one's cocked.
So
We take 3 damage. We're down to 1.
And then the 7 other guys. 4,
We'd be dead if it wasn't for cover.
8, 10. Well,
I made 1 3.
Oh, God.
so 4 is rerolling because we did a pact. I didn't have to reroll on the flamers. Well, because they're flamers. Oh, Torrent, I ignored cover. Did you have any?
Oh, I did. We explode.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't think about that. That was my bad.
No, you're good. So it looks like it'll hit the Locust and the Immortals. So Immortals will take 1. And the Locust will take 3. Nope, just 2. it's
I was about to see 5, so.
Okay.
only D3 on these.
No, that's nice.
And then we will see if I hurt myself for hurting you. I do not. My boys are getting braver by the battle round. It's beautiful. Charges. This blob's going to charge back in to what it was fighting before both units.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can blow up your Scarab if I'm in combat with it, right?
Yeah, start of the 5 phase.
And it's OC 0?
OC 0.
Okay, just charge into the Lich Guard.
12.
Sure. Why not?
Third 12 of the game.
Unreal, guys. There is something in the air this game.
Consistency, even if it's bad consistency, it's still
But she
consistency.
just avoids the single scare because he's going to go beep, 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 and blow up in his face.
Riley, what do you call scarabs? C4 rats, right?
4 rats. There's been more C4 loaded this
Okay,
week.
no one's in the building. I just need to make sure. And then those Terminators might as well go and fight something productive. Because of how blast weapons work, if I charge your Doomsday Arc and don't kill it, it still can fire all the way over here at a -1. So who do I want to fight? How many CP are you at, sir?
1.
That is the appropriate amount not to interrupt me.
And the Lord can do a strat for free. Overlord, if you did charge this.
Okay, well that's a good reason not to. We're gonna go for the 8 or 9 inch charge into your Doomsday Arc. If I roll high enough, we will check. That is definitely not high enough. And I don't feel like using my free boost strat yet because I can use it on your turn still if I don't use it. So we'll go here first. We will pack for sustained hits. Make sure everyone's base to base is going to use base to base. And we'll start with the Lord's Chain Fist, do the other 2 Chain Fists, and do all the Power Fist. So Lord's Chain Fist, rerolled because he's part of the unit, sustained hit. And then the other 2 Chain Fists. Actually, just so I don't run out of dice, we'll do the Chain Fist and then everything else. So the other 2 Chain Fists. 4 is rerolling because we did a pack.
God damn.
That's better. So, sustained hit, and then the wound roll on the Chain Fist, and then I'll do the everything else part.
Okay.
2s,
oh,
T5.
T5 with -1 to win.
Oh, sorry, 4s. My bad.
Yeah.
4 AP2, 2 damage.
4 up and down. The Lich Guard are dead.
And then the 2 normal guys and a fist are dead. That leaves 6 fists because there's 11 guys because of the Lord. So 18, I'll roll 15, and if it comes up to the last 3, We will do that. So 3 is re-rolling.
Seeming like a strong chance you're going to get this assassinate.
That's the hope / dream / goal. So here's the 2 out of 3 I owe you at least. And then I owe you 1 more if it comes down to it. Is it 4 still?
No, that was the Lich Guard unit. This is a
Okay.
T5 guy.
So this is 3s though. So 3, 6, 9, 11 with 1 in the bank if I really need AP2 2 damage.
5s. He's dead.
And so the explodes at the start, not when you select a fight, right? For this chip.
Yeah, it's at the start of the fight phase.
Okay.
But I mean, if you come into me, I can still explode at the start of my fight phase.
But then you couldn't shoot them because we were in combat, which is... So, if you're nominating not to shoot, I will happily come this way.
Let's see what happens with that dark pack.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Will we Dark Pact? We do.
No. Well, you're 8?
Leadership, 6 on the Marines, so I'll...
Yeah, there's no way hell it does not fail, you know.
Well, he rolled a 7. I thought you said you failed. That's why I was confused.
No, Dark Pact, he completes his Dark Pact is what he means.
Okay.
Yeah. The Dark Pack is, yeah, if I fail. If Terminators were Elite 8, they would not be worth their weight in gold.
Why not?
But then I can't shoot it, is the big thing there.
You do get to fight me for what it's worth.
And you can teleport at the end of this turn.
So we got 3 hits. Nothing.
Okay. So, end of turn, I get Assassinate.
And we will pop the veil.
And I will...
Well, no, not yet. We need...
And I will ditch behind enemy lines.
Okay.
Destroyer Lord.
That's going to put you up to all the way 5 CP at the start of his turn, right?
I got...
He should be, like, out. 1, maybe?
So, I go to 1 because I ditch, and then I'll go to 2 at the start of your...
Alright, I must have missed some spending of CP there. That's my fault.
Yeah,
I did it for fallback shoot and charge. I apologize.
Gotcha.
And I've got Necrons going up to 3.
Should be going up to 2.
Man, I'm just terrible at keeping track of this CP right now. Primary scoring.
I hold 2 because of Sticky.
You want to point at those two real quick?
My home objective and the middle.
Perfect. Cool.
And we still have Capture Enemy Outpost. And our new one is Cleanse. In your shooting phase, you can select 1 or more units from your army that are not battle shocked and are eligible to shoot. Until the end of your turn, the units in the selected unit are not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. End of your turn, each objective marker that is not within your deployment zone that you control that has 1 or more of these selected units within range is cleansed by your army. So do we do an action, or we just gotta hang on to it?
No, you got to do an action. You choose not to shoot with a unit and on a midfield objective, and you do it 3 points for 1 objective, 5 points for 2 objectives.
Okay. Reanimation protocols here. He'll be full health again, and then get 1 back. That is injured. The Locust will get back 4 wounds worth. So we'll have him and a healthy guy.
So it's a full guy at full health, not just partial wounds, right?
Yeah, because for each tick, you either heal a wound or bring back a model.
Okay.
And since there was 4 total, 1 guy was injured, so he's back up
Yeah.
to 3, then the next
That
3.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Which means they can't be battle shocked anymore, which is nice.
Correct.
The poor scarab might be, but that's not really a...
It didn't have anything
And then the Immortals.
Just automatically happen.
Yeah, because it's D3.
Yeah.
So he just comes back.
The Satan with that ability, though, seemed really
the
tanky.
Catan? Only
Yeah.
Nightbringer has it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure only the Nightbringer has reanimation protocols.
Okay. I haven't looked at all of them. I looked
What
at
dragon
Nightbringer.
heals you when it kills you?
Yeah, when it kills vehicles, I think when it damages a vehicle, how much damage it does,
Back.
it gets like half that back or something. It's something janky like that. But these will fall back.
Okay. Are they battle shocked before you do
Ooh.
that? Because if they're battle shocked, you might.
No.
Okay. Then you can fall back without harassment.
Boom. Just in case we get something fun like reanimation or something. Well, not reanimation, engaged next turn. You're not within 12, so we will have to move this guy. You're not worth it over here anymore.
Make sure it hasn't been 12.
Literally. I hate that I won't be able to deal with that currently.
Squad is here is veil on the veil.
They needed to be near this to get some get some of their numbers back.
Because if
'Cause that
he
hurt.
wasn't, he could have got battle shocked.
Yeah.
Do try and hide from that a little bit.
Understandable.
Because turns out that guy hurts.
And I will overwatch this with those Terminators once you're done moving.
Into the Lich Guard.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, going down CP to Overwatch. Here's the 2 heavy flamers for 5 hits.
We're T5 -1 to wound.
So, 5s instead of 4s.
Oh, these
One
are like strength 6.
AP1. Ignore cover for what it's worth for the flamer.
4 up invuln. We're good.
Okay, and then that leaves 2 guys in building down 9, so 14 shots with the combi bolters.
And are these also mortals when they go through? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
So 2 mortals.
Alright. 5 up field no pain.
Oh, this is the squad with the field knife.
Oh, we filled them both.
But it's a guy down, so.
It's
Better than left.
And I made the same mistake I did last turn, like a pro, but I didn't think I was going to be able to see with the force chain, so I didn't bother to check.
what's that?
You know, go to the same stove you keep burning your hand on, why not?
It clearly didn't teach you the first time. I would say we're definitely experiencing the less lethality in this game.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and start with these snipers, because you are within 12 still.
Okay, I am going to do stealth plus can't shoot within 12. It's mainly for the -1 to hit at this point.
Okay. So these are heavy, so that'll take me back up to a 3.
Yeah.
Alright, 3 hits. And force. Nothing. Ouch.
And that cost you a CP, Dylan.
Yeah, so I'm out.
Then we'll jump over here. Cannon and flares here.
Yep.
D6 from the cannon, and then blast.
So 5 plus 1 because I'm down to 8 guys.
And it's D6 plus 1, so it'll be 6, 7.
Okay.
This will be on 3s. 4s, because we're at -1.
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be a good wound roll.
2s. 4 at your invulns.
Oh, you moved, so yeah. Sorry. 4 up, 3 guys, or damage.
4 each.
Okay, 3 guys die.
Yeah. And then his flares.
Let me grab this.
Force.
Hot dog.
Necrons are feeling it too. They're clapping right back. Only dropped 6 on a 50% chance to hit.
And
20.
Strength.
4.
So
Up to
5. Okay, this is where maybe it evens out a little bit.
No.
I said maybe. There's a keyword.
8 at 1 AP.
So 8 3-ups.
Man's at my look right now.
Okay, he threw it back.
I'll raise you your good rolls and raise you more good rolls.
Even better roll.
Okay, so Charlie, don't forget for the moving forward, flares have lethal hits.
That is the thing.
I was pretty sure because you rolled a hell of a lot of 6s to hit.
Good job, Charles.
Can't change the past. I didn't even do that over here when I killed the prince.
I don't think you needed to.
I mean, not that the prince needed to die harder than he did, but...
Just to send a message.
We're going to do this Doomsday Arc next. Everything here.
So what's AP1 on the...
AP1 on the flares,
Flares.
AP4.
AP0 on the flares.
It's 0 now?
I'm looking right at the data sheet.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I made all my saves.
Yeah.
Okay. So, AP3 on the Locust then?
Yeah, AP3 on the Locust.
So, doing my freebie strat for go to the ground is useless then.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
We'll do the Doomsday Arc. This is the big cannon first. Ooh!
+2?
We're going to spend a CP to re-roll that.
Risky.
That unit got to go. 3.
So,
Still better.
6
3.
total because, yeah,
Yeah.
that's how blast works. Did you sit still or?
Yeah, I sat still,
Okay.
so this one's on 2s.
Okay.
And that's it wounds.
Correct. Still got a miss. Wow! 2.
Not taking guys in the building, so just 4 up. 1 guy dies.
Yeah.
There's the average Tuesday cannon I know.
I should have spent the CP for the full rerolls to wound.
Would have been nice.
Would help.
That would have even applied here for the flares. Apparently
Okay.
6 is auto wound. I rolled 1 that time now that I know the rule, Chris.
So you're gonna blame me on that, huh?
I would have rolled 6s had you not told me. And 5s. 3 that time. Hell of a lot less than the other one. And apparently no AP.
So,
Which means cover can't come into effect here.
yeah. 1. Yeah, it's like, I need to get a guy in cover because cover doesn't matter.
So we've got 3 locusts left I can shoot. These are hitting on 2s. You are the closest to re-rolling 1s. 5s and 6s auto win.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. There's the lethal hits I was looking for.
And 4s. There we go.
Well, do you get anything else other than this lethal? Do you get devastating?
No.
So,
No devastating. Nothing cool.
AP3.
Yeah.
So it's all on my 4 up.
Correct. And these are 2 damage each.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Kills the one guy, kills the other guy in that building.
Okay. And this unit can still be shot outside of 12.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I have not done my freebie strat yet, so I could make it happen. Depends on what you throw at me.
The only thing over this way is this. It's 6 shots, hits on 4s. Strength 6, 2 AP, 1 damage.
That I can allow to happen.
Alright. 1 hit. And 3s. Nothing.
Oh.
The Lord, the Cryptech, they got guns right?
Technomancer's got a Staff of Light. 3 hits. 2. 2 AP.
So 1.
1 damage. He's so subpar.
Fist don't make a difference whether it's chain or not against you, at least against this nonsense. So now once we get to that thing, it'll matter.
Which thing?
The
this?
Doomsday Arc, because anti-vehicle 3-up is a chef's kiss good rule.
That exists. So that's all done. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I was supposed to do actions and shit. Oh well.
There's you can do it with your Lich Guard, right?
The unit shot. No. But no, they're gonna charge into the Terminators.
I am half tempted to do the freebie strat on Overwatch, but okay. Overwatch says that only can be used once per turn. My thing that says that a strat already done doesn't override that restriction, I don't think, so I'm going to say I can't do it, and you can go for it.
6.
I am self-nerfing, kids. When you don't know the answer, self-nerfing is the best answer.
We're a big fan of that there. Always err on the side of caution.
And then you can beat yourself up later when you find out you were wrong. Oh no, my poor guys might get battle shocked. Granted, I did like a third of that work, but...
Yeah, Dark Packs have absolutely done a significant amount of damage to you this game.
But the benefits I've gotten from them...
Huge.
Like...
No, massive.
When you go to the Chaos Gods for help, you worry about what you get in return, not what they take.
So true. Spoken like someone who's played Chaos for a while.
Kind of move blocked myself with these locusts.
Alright, any other charges?
Nah, just that one.
Okay.
Because you can interrupt for free with that thing.
I do have the possibility of doing that, yes sir.
Yep, no, so we'll keep the locusts out of that.
What's the AP on all this?
2.
So I will AOC for free when you go to attack.
Okay. And this guy's got 3 on his.
I guess, provided you don't have any like weird wombo combos that you're about to do. Because AOCing for free would be pointless if you can just like upheave my Terminators from where they're standing right now.
We do have a way for +1 strength, +1 AP.
Is it a strat?
Yeah.
So you would have to declare that before I declare my strat.
Yeah,
Is that for sure the rule that offensive players have to declare theirs first?
It's when they're selecting and they select
Before you become a target. That's totally true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pop it because we need this to go away.
So I will save my freebie strat.
Yep.
Because you're taking me to my 4th even if I use it, so have fun.
You have anyone injured?
One guy is injured over there.
So we'll do the Lich Guard first.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The one thing I don't like is a lot of it's like, oh, this works like 9th edition until it doesn't, and then it just kind of...
Yeah, it feels like the game is sort of broken.
Yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. You know that, like...
On 2s?
And then their +1 strength.
Yeah, so strength 7 now.
So still 3 is.
Yeah, strength 7, 3 AP.
But you scared me out of AOCing myself, so.
Yeah.
Which is not insignificant.
So that's 5, 10, 15.
Well, thank you for doing 15 anymore, and I'd have to grab extra dice. Very considerate of you. So 4s all around for us, boys.
And those are 1 damage apiece.
So this kills the. So I guess see how many guys would die from this before I. So that'd kill the one guy, another guy, and do a wound. I am amendable to that outcome.
And then Overlord got 3 attacks with the scythe.
Yep.
All 3 hit. And this is
Fancy.
strength 12, so 2s. 2.
And
4
he's
AP.
wounded, this bat guy.
Yeah.
So how many?
2, 4 AP, 3 damage each.
So,
He slaps in this edition.
yeah, I'll lose 2 guys. And their bases are wide enough, and I have low enough model count that I can do that and be fine.
Yeah.
We're actually going to freebie strat a reroll there, because if I do that, you can get some guys on the objective, I believe. Okay. But I wasn't sure on that, but better safe than sorry. So, my fight back.
Yeah.
So these 2 guys will.
And this still, you can only consolidate if you kill the
And-
unit.
If you can engage an enemy model or end on an objective that you weren't on.
Does it stipulate that you weren't on? I just thought it specifically stated you had to move closer to the closest objective.
I know they clarified that you cannot end further onto an objective than you were unless it's to engage a model. We'd have to read that to make sure, though. But are you ready for me to do my attacks still, or?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. So, I am not going to pack because there's a chance I might kill the guy who's holding the objective for me, and I'm not a fan of that. So we're going to attack normally.
You also have to risk a battle shock.
Yes. So I will. Table.
I like tuck the excess into my pocket.
Yeah. See, I'm bright. 9. Attack. I am not packing, so I get no rerolls, but only 1 missed with the fist. Chain fists are more unwieldy for some odd reason, and I want GW to tell me why. They're equally heavy, I believe, but
it also goes.
so 4s, yeah, 4 because you're -1 to wound. Instead of it'd be 3s normally, right? I'm not.
Yeah, -1 to win this unit.
Okay, so 4 AP 2 damage.
4 up in ones. We fail 2.
So 2 each.
Yeah, so feel no pain on the first one. He's dead. And next one's dead as well. And since you just killed 2 units for free, we will do our reanimation strat there.
Is it when I finish doing my attacks?
At any point that you kill a model.
Okay.
You have 2 CP still?
For free with the Overlord.
Boosh.
Cost 1 more because
Yeah, it will cost you 1 still.
But it goes to 0 CP.
It goes to
0, but I enforce.
yeah. So I'll explain it. They've clarified the way this works. Any modifiers that change the whole number outright to something else happen first, and then plus or minus modifiers happen.
Gotcha. We would still do it because we steal the objective with the reanimates.
Yeah.
You have 1 CP?
I did.
So here's my
Okay. Man, I'm doing a terrible job keeping track.
Turn, I got 1.
All right.
fist with my lord. 3 hits, 2s, or 3s. I'm sorry, 4s. I can count. 2, AP 2.
4s. We're good.
Okay. So you got 2 guys on objective. I now have 1. Is that the
Yeah.
okay? Hey, that's the play. So hey, that prevents me from holding more on my turn. So or not.
I think this is just a hold 1.
Oh yeah.
Now, Charlie, you actually set those up illegally.
How?
Because that second one you set up on the objective is not in unit coherency, not counting the other one that you set up in a.
They're within 2.
Is he? Okay, it didn't look like it was on camera.
It's about 1.5 inches from his base to the next one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because yeah, 2
And-
pretty much gets me to like.
I'm sure there was a way, even if that wasn't to be good, but
Yeah, just you have to be mindful because you have to set them up within unit coherency of current models in the unit.
Him in mind when I did it.
yeah. Okay, cool. But I'll still get my 10 points. So,
Yeah.
but battle shock. Provided we are ready to go on to my turn.
Yeah.
So I will
Am I
gain.
missing?
Okay, sorry. Can we wrap up his turn? You're not scoring either of your objectives.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and drop both of them.
Okay, gonna drop them both.
They suck.
And then we need to draw your objectives before you do anything.
We have extend battle lines. Hold one in my main field and hold one in no man's land. So
Done.
that'll be 5 points now.
Assuming they don't. Oh, it's yeah,
sticky. As
It's sticky.
And then bring it down. I guess that changed from maybe I'm going to Doomsday Arc, or I'm definitely going for a Doomsday Arc.
Do I get to choose, or do you just gotta kill stuff? You
it-
just gotta kill stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you kill one, you get 3 points.
it's +1 for tactical objectives since we're drawing. So it'd be, how many wounds are they?
14.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
So it'd be 2 for killing a vehicle monster, +1 for having 10 plus wounds, and then +1 for.
Yep. So it would be 4 points.
Yeah.
Gross.
So leadership on my Terminators, they pass. Leadership on those Terminators, they fail. I'm gonna use my freebie strat for the round to tell them they pass that instead, since I can't afford to have them die on the fallback because they don't want to be in combat with you anymore. All right, we go to movement. Priorities for this turn is secure this flank and hopefully help this flank out because I'm starting to lose some ground here.
And your command phase resurrection orb here.
Okay.
We get 1 guy back with 2 wounds.
So we will. Yeah, go ahead and do it. So we have successfully fallen back.
And can we overwatch a fallback?
Yes, it says when a unit makes a normal move, advance, or fall back.
So
Is that worth my CP?
Well, you have 2. Because you ditched your objectives.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend 1.
okay.
We'll give it a shot. Or 12.
Just 1 or 12, you know.
Do we still use our ability to reroll 1s for the closest target, or no?
No, you do not.
Stay in your shooting phase, or
If you're,
that would be
it's
the
the unit's ability.
Right. It wouldn't. I almost guarantee it wouldn't count.
Okay. 3 auto wounds.
AP3 on that, right?
Yeah.
Your Lord's ability to get 5 also would not kick in.
Yeah, I know. I pulled those 4 out.
So I take a instance of damage, which is 2.
2 damage. And yeah, no one's injured. Damn.
Which is good because I don't want to lose a whole guy to that.
Yeah. Normally that'd be an additional 4 auto wounds.
And are these guys up top?
Yeah.
That's going to make my charge a little difficult. But good on you for playing the game. This is the Lord's Wounds. He's still limping along from getting hit with a sniper round.
Oh yeah, sniper ball.
I can see them from here, so I do have to bring in my Oblitz this turn. Not because they're dead yet, but because
You need some firepower.
some is a word you can use to describe what obliterators can do. But yes, I do need the firepower. Mainly because if I can get rid of most of this and these guys, I think I'm in a stable spot. I'm prepared to eat those words, though. Okay. So what's our 24-inch range? They'll just chill back here with Cypher, because Cypher's our friend. And then we will go on to... Everyone else is either... No, we got the Trader Guard. Did the Trader Guard want to do anything? No.
I pretty much screened all this out as well.
Yeah.
The 9 to
Is
there.
the board edge thing still effective? If you come in on your own board edge, you can come in closer than normal.
Checking, one moment.
I will measure 9 and then adjust to what we find out. Because I don't want to have to waste good term. Actually, if I'm going to do that, then I need to move these guys over and towards your gun, because one, that Terminator can't be there. So let's move legally this time and not. The ejective token thing is another one of those rules that hit weird.
Nope, you always have to be 9 inches away from anybody, 6 inches to within a board edge.
Okay, so our Trader Guardsmen will be very stringed out then. We'll put the plasma gun at least in
with
front.
visibility.
Yeah. Because out of anything in this unit, that's the main thing that's going to do punching. Okay. They're 25, so their coherency can be really funky. Going to the shooting phase. The Trader Guardsmen are going to shoot here. We're going to overcharge the plasma.
He's got 1 wound.
Well, I'm going to start with the las guns.
Okay.
We're still overcharging plasma, and we're going to go for sustained hits. So some guardsmen can't see you because of the terrain piece. So they're over. So
Looks like just 3 can't see.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Las gunshots. Or Trader Guardsman weapons shots.
They're las guns, folks. Let's face it.
So 3 bonus hits. And then 3s because strength 3. 3, 6, 7 armor saves, if you would please.
6.
Not bad.
You kill him and put him down to a wound.
Okay. Plasma gun for the win. 2 hits. And 2's to smoke ya. Okay. Hazardous.
3 mortals to the unit?
No, it just kills the guy with the weapon.
The
And then
vehicles.
now the pact fail the 3 mortals to the unit for 2. We saved the backfield, boys.
3 scarabs. Well, 2 scarabs for 3.
That actually might be a pretty good even points trade. I'm not sure.
30 points. I think.
Roughly.
Or these are 15. Yeah, about there.
Okay. We'll shoot here into here, go for sustained hits. You definitely get cover there.
Yeah.
Here is the auto cannons. 3s.
You say I get
rerolling.
cover like you're not about to dump mortals into them.
Yeah.
It's
You know me too well now, I know. 4 extra hits because of sustained hits. Thank you, Papa Nurgle. And then, are they -1 to will?
no.
3s. Okay, well, didn't dump mortal wounds yet, but 5 AP 1, so 5 armors.
3s. 1 dies.
Okay, and then that leaves 6 shots that have mortal potential. 4 is re-rolling. I want extra hits, but I can't go re-rolling 4s willy-nilly. So 2 explosions, so 6. Even 4s for mortals, only 2 mortals. And then pack time, pass. All right, we will do the Oblets next. We're going to spend our 1 CP for full rerolls.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot the D6 blast profile, strength 8, AP 2 damage into your Lich Guard.
Okay.
So it's 4d6 plus 2 apiece.
Yeah. 3, 6.
9, 13, 15.
Yeah.
And I'm doing sustained hits. Too.
Okay.
So,
And we are -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
So
and we get cover.
So 4 is re-rolling then.
Okay.
3 extra so far, and then here's the re-rolls.
Okay.
4 extra. And then strength 8 to T5, so 4 is re-rolling again. So all of these are good. Here.
I've seen worse.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, AP 2 damage.
Against what?
Lich Guard.
Yeah.
4 ups. I counter your big roll with a shit roll.
It was effective.
So all of these.
Yeah.
And feel no pains. He lives. So 1 dies. Unit coherency wise. Next one. He dies.
I'll keep track.
Alright. He lives with 1 wound. Third one has died. 4 have died. I need that one. He lives with 1. He dies. So 5 are dead. And he's got 1 wound. 6 die.
And then,
And yeah, we'll do the res thing.
and I'm good on my pact.
3.
So that will cost you your 1 CP that you have, Charles.
Yes.
That is once per. This is a new battle round. Yep.
Yep. So we'll get back 3, 4, and then 5 because the character's leading the unit. 5 wounds. So 3 guys, but 1's injured. Boom.
And then the fortune will shoot, nominate to do the devastating wounds, so he'll gain a hazardous. We'll go for sustained hits. How many guys are left in the unit?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
So +1 each.
Yeah.
So 3d3 +1 for 3, 6, 10. And you're -1 to hit.
Yep, -1 to hit and wound. And light cover if you've only got 1 AP.
AP 3, so.
Oh.
So this is 4 is rerolling 1s because we're undivided. 6s explode. So those are right out. The rerolls, 3 6s. And then normally 2s to 3s. So, hey, that mattered a lot. 3 AP3, 3 damage.
4 up index. Make 2 fail 1. Kill him. He took 2 damage. Oh, you killed the enemy guy.
Yep. Charges, we'll charge the Doomsday Arc. Actually, what's the OC on the Doomsday Arc?
5.
5. Does it get, it's T, what again? Sorry.
T9, 4 up invul. 14 wounds.
As soon as I charge you, I lose control of subjective. So it's not worth.
Sticky?
Sticky.
It's sticky, but you can fall back onto it and just take it.
Yeah.
So I will get extend battle lines for 5, and I will throw away, bring it down to gain a CP.
All right, I've got you having still 1 CP from your turn also, so you're gonna go up to 3 now.
Sorry, I did full rerolls on them, so I'm
Yeah,
back to
Obliterator's
1,
full reroll.
2.
Man, got it.
And I should go up to 1 now.
Yep.
All right, and you got how many on Bring It Down?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm throwing it away. I don't think I'm gonna get a Doomsday Arc.
You'll love to hear it, folks.
Go ahead, Charlie.
So I'll get 10 for primary.
Okay.
We will do reanimations. This will be on the Overlord unit first. We get 5 wounds back. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom.
I mean, it has been a real nip-tuck barn burner of a game.
And then the Locust Destroyers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll get 4.
Before we keep on going, he owes you hazardous checks, and
Oh,
hazardous checks were good. Pack check were also good. Okay.
We got 4 wounds, so that'll heal this one to full and bring on
Yep.
1 fully healthy. Death marks. All 3 will come back.
Yep.
They are still unshiftable this edition.
Especially with the.
I had a dumb game against Sisters. 1 unit of 5 ended up being about 13 death marks.
Okay, and the command phase in addition to your.
Oh, missions?
Mm-hmm. I was like, you didn't draw those yet, right?
No, I was doing other stuff. Behind enemy lines.
Oh.
Those scarabs were worth it.
Yeah, they would have paid off there. Investigate signals.
Well, that's an easy. I guess it's wholly within 9, so it may not be an easy 4 points, but.
So these have assault, so they can advance and do actions.
Okay.
So for those at home, yeah, you need to do an action where?
In the table quarters.
Thank you. Table corner.
Corners.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're going to advance this unit here.
Because that's a made-up word that they in this edition.
That's their second 6-inch advance, which is like, just go. Like, it's... that unit of Immortals, they can move 11.
Tristan wanted to let you know that he sees you have not given up on the Necrons like you said you would at Casey Open.
That's because I came to my senses. No, on paper it sounds horrible, but reanimation protocols is actually pretty solid.
Fuck that rule.
It's
Well, I mean, it does sound horrible. What you combine that with him plus
the reanimator.
Resorbs
The reanimator definitely tops it all off.
it stacks.
He gives you that extra D3, which is just insane. Even just 1 on the field is just game changing. Do the Obliterators have any way to make it so I can't shoot them if I'm outside of 12?
Nope.
Okay.
If you're within 12, Cypher can shoot you back for shooting his friends, though.
So we will go ahead and move this way, and we can charge back if we need to. Oh, and the Technomancer heals a model D3, so he'll just be fully healed.
And how many guys in that unit are actually dead?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2.
2. I will overwatch when you finish your movement.
Okay.
With let's do the Fortune and let's make them weapons. No, we're gonna do the Oblitz, and yeah, so the Oblitz with the blast profile.
Okay.
So here,
He's got 10-inch move and fly.
yeah,
so
I'll let you finish your.
Okay.
Okay. So, where There's 10 people total in the unit, though.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
So, 6.
He rolled hot
14,
this time.
17, 24. 6s re-rolling 1s. I owe you a mighty
Does his
9.
reroll ones count in Overwatch?
I'll check the wording on undivided. It may be
Because yeah, these are like these rules interact awkwardly.
It's reference. Chaos Space Marines, Slaves to Darkness.
Kill the Reanimator. Yeah, he's behind obscuring terrain every time I've played him, and he has not been touched.
Each time this unit makes an attack, reroll a hit roll level 1.
Okay.
So it does not say in the shooting phase or.
Yeah, it's not limited by the wording. And also, Reanimator has a 4-up Feel No Pain if you do get shots off on him.
Reroll 1s and then the 9 I owe you, so we'll get these. And I gotta double check to make sure this. No, it does not have sustained fire. I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of the lots of shots gun that they have. So those are the actual hits. Now we gotta see how many of those actual wounds. So 4s.
Yeah.
So 3 AP2, 2 each.
All right. 4-ups. And then Feel No Pain. We live with a wound.
Traditionally, that might be worth it on those guys, but
Yeah, that is my unshiftable blob of BS.
So I'm just going to read the base rules wording to you, not based on their example, just that the rules, how it's worded in the commentary, okay? And I want to see if you think they would get their rerolls or not. When using out-of-phase rules to perform an action as if it were one of your phases, you cannot use any other rules that are normally triggered in that phase. So
they just say each time they make a ranged attack, not when they're selected to shoot.
Right? I get that, but it's a time in which they wouldn't be able to make an attack at all.
The question is, I'm not saying I decide this, but Marine, it's been said that Marine players get their oath of moment in Overwatch, and that's just. It doesn't say in their shooting phase, it just says each time they make an attack against an enemy unit, they get full hits and full wound.
Where has it been stated that they would get their oaths of moment? Because that's not in the commentary.
The keyword, I feel like, is as if it was one of those phases.
It doesn't say that. It just says normally triggered in that phase. So
I'm going to advance the Reanimator.
So,
It's a clarification of reroll one's hit from a character or a case in the it doesn't specify that. Why would it not overlap?
So
I think
I have no bone in it one way or another. Obviously, I'm just interested.
trying to figure out. It's like I think it's gonna be. So I know this is a geekery thing, not overall ruling, but I think it's gonna be a TO 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 ruling. The TO at the geekery has ruled that it is. Unless it says, as if it were that phase, it triggers just because there's no ruling one way or the other.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately, don't want to make this sound too bad, but everything's so vague almost that there's very few things you can, I feel like in this edition you can go to feeling certain.
No, you're absolutely right. The way the rules have been written this edition, there's enough vagary that you have to sort of decide how you want to play the rules.
Yes, I would not assume automatically yes. I would ask every TO before every tournament. So, which is the safest way to do it.
And if all the TOs decide that it is the way you're saying, then that's the way it's going to be played, and for all intents and purposes, it is that way.
Obviously, if I don't get enough consistent answers, next time I play on stream, I'll ask you in.
Yeah.
Because you are the TO of your own stream.
Yeah.
So.
Bill hang tight. He's staying still. Moved. He's chilling. I don't think I def. No, we'll move him. Well, you could give them stealth.
I guess bottom line, no matter which way is right, it still sucks that it has to be, asked.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be great if the rules were more clear.
I'm gonna advance death marks.
Do they? Oh yeah, you can give them assault gun or whatever.
If I wanted, I don't know if I do want it. So they can get to here.
This is bottom of 4, okay.
Yeah, you're almost to the
Man, close game.
It's a lot quicker than the last one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, wasn't that one like 5 hours?
5 hours going well to midnight. You guys are almost done with the game. 8.
Oh.
I mean, in my defense, I play a lazy first few turns.
And
so,
he didn't have half his army until last turn. Like,
Well, I had 1,100 points. I didn't have the most impactful 900 points on the table. The first 1,100 points is just to have a good time and tell them you can't shoot them.
Right.
Yeah, you're just building a wall for the first 2 turns.
Fortify.
double check.
Hardcore fortify.
Yeah.
This army feels real good on Hammer and Anvil when that person starts like that table range knight on the backfield objective, and it's just like, oh, are those 2 rapid fire battle cannons, Mr. Chaos Knight? How about you don't use those?
It's a really stupid gun profile.
Yeah, we will spend our CP here to give the death marks assault weapons.
I'll allow it.
I got that one. I heard it.
Had to scream it into the microphone. I'm spending a CP.
I'm a
CP
generous
to Chris.
God.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start with the death marks. They're doing the investigate signals action.
So, 4 points.
And behind enemy lines ain't happening.
Not with that attitude. Think more positively.
Yeah, so here on 3s.
I'm gonna see how this goes before I give myself stealth.
And 4s. 2.
I assume you're directing this at my guy.
Yeah.
AP.
2 AP, 2 damage each.
4s.
Okay. It's, Doomsday's gonna unload into him.
I am gonna freebie stealth and can't be shot outside of 12. Mainly the stealth.
Yeah.
It is what
So the
matters.
cannon, since he didn't move, is gonna go from 2s back up to 3s.
Yeah.
He gets 2 additional, so he'll get 6 shots. Because D6 plus 1.
Plus 1, yeah.
Yep. On 3s because of your stealth.
It
Knocked out 2 of them.
matters.
And 2s. 4, but this one is mortals because he
So
did not move.
here's my 3 invulns.
4 damage.
Will. It matters for holding the objective. I will CP reroll one of those. Okay, I'll lose my 1 and a wound, guys. But hey, that saves the objective.
And his flares.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you put it like that.
These will be on 4s. 6 is auto wound.
I mean, if I lose one more guy, I'm still good. It's as soon as I lose another.
Right.
Yeah.
2 auto wounds. And 5s.
So 5.
5 total. 0 AP.
I will lose that one dude, so it is still good.
Good and contested. Well, yours because I didn't take it yet.
Yeah. And if I battle shock, I'll just spend a CP to maintain it.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Then we're going to jump to this one. Everything into them.
Okay.
We'll start with his flares.
This is getting interesting, I'll say that much.
On 3s, 6 is auto wound.
Can I just say that doesn't happen?
And 5s. For a total of 8. 0 AP.
That'd be a pretty interesting mechanic. Just like remove a keyword from someone's weapon.
Good, if it's 0 AP.
That sucks.
Who's actually gonna does that? Is there? Pretty sure there's one on the end. I'm not sure it's Necrons or something else.
I
know
didn't see
saw
anything
that.
like that. Big cannon. 7 shots.
Rude. Like, absolutely rude.
2s.
You could just not.
And 2s.
Please.
6s are devastating.
Take it
None.
easy. Okay.
But 6. That's your invuln.
Behold my invuln saves.
Oh, that's the unit?
So, okay, here's an interesting question. My lord halves damage.
I think you have to kill off the unit, then anything else goes to him?
Right, how many are left in the unit?
3.
Okay, so the first 3 kill them, and how many then go through?
2 more.
So then he take 4 damage.
Okay, that's something I was not sure on that. He's still dead no matter what, but he'll have to take a little more shooting before he dies.
Yeah, it specifically says in the core rules that you then allocate damage.
Okay. The core rules, not the core plus rule. Okay.
Correct, yeah, the base core rules.
We'll shoot the reanimator at him.
Okay.
This will be on 4s. 5 hits.
6
Well-
is auto wound.
For the reanimator?
It's all flares.
This is atomizer beam.
Is that what it has stock?
Yeah, 2 atomizer beams.
Okay.
I don't think he has anything special on this one. Strength 6, so 4.
Do I get cover against this? I don't actually know.
I can see your whole base.
Okay.
But 2 AP. 1 damage.
Dead.
Okay.
One ternary blob at the 11th hour. Okay.
Alright, and then we'll put these 5 locusts into your obliterators.
Okay. They are 2/7 for reference.
Alright, so we're hitting on 2s. You are my closest eligible now that they're gone, so we reroll 1s. 5s and 6s auto wound.
That's a really good. Oh no.
Yeah, the Locust Lord gives you the 5s critical.
Yeah.
And then we got 1 miss overall, and 5s will be wounding on 5s.
I will remember I have a mic on after this game is over. I cleared my throat into my normal arm I do that into.
That's why I prefer mine on the left.
Yeah, we'll have to remember for next time.
So that is 10, 2 AP, 2 damage each.
I will go get a tattoo before the next stream game and 4s. So 1 guy by it sit, another guy by it sit, and 2 damage.
We'll shoot the Technomancer's Staff of Light at them. 1 hit. Nothing. And then we'll throw a 10-inch charge at you.
I should remember the front guys, but yeah.
We fail. We'll use the Overlord's free CP for this turn. Nope.
Oh, thank God.
9 down to 8. Nope, so they'll hang out.
Okay. Going to
And then-
end a turn.
Consolidate is only in the fight or at any point?
Only in the fight. So-
Like, if there's no fight here, can they consolidate towards this?
No.
Okay.
You have to have had the eligibility to fight.
Okay. We'll throw a 10-inch charge because I can't go on the center.
Man.
Doomsday Arc. Nope.
Saved by the center.
All right.
I remembered that time. I am a god. Okay.
Oh, I forgot my things again.
You investigated signal. You did.
Yeah, you did that for 4.
We'll drop behind enemy line.
I figured you would.
We could probably get it next turn.
With 2 units
You have to have 2?
for 5 points.
We'll throw it away for a CP.
Quick. Man said nah.
Because that ain't happening. But yeah, we get 4 for investigate.
All right, well, going into the top of round 5, it is a 1-point game in favor of the Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines.
I will storm hostile objective. I gotta take an objective that you own.
The middle and this
back.
one.
And investigate signals. Well, I'm definitely gonna get 2 for investigate signals. But battle shock, Terminators, they pass, and that's the only unit because the oblates aren't under half strength yet. They are.
That's right.
So a 5-inch advance, and I can spend my CP to advance and shoot. I got 10 for primary, so there's that.
And remember, at the end of this game battle round, each objective you control is worth 5, in addition to what you score on your command phase turn 5.
So we know the cult or the trigger guard are definitely investigating signals because that's 2 points I wouldn't have otherwise.
Reanimate. Because of the res orb.
Man, I hate that thing.
So they're back to full and the injured guy's healed.
All my hard work for not.
And we're missing a destroyer. He's back.
I mean, I've killed more than I thought I would. So, going to shooting, we're gonna pack and shoot the death marks for sustained hits. Here is the autocannon. I'll keep the hits and take the extra.
Since you packed, didn't you get full rerolls? Or did the 3 already hit?
It's 3s.
Oh, okay.
I was tempted to.
Gotcha.
So 2 mortals and 3 AP1.
Force. We'll take the 2 mortals.
And then the 2 combi weapons. 4s rerolling. This is where I'm gonna. And then 1 extra, and then 4s to do mortals. 1 mortal. Now my pact passes.
It's the second time that unit's been down to 2.
Do you want to spend your CP to reanimate so that he doesn't take it for Storm Hostile?
And I don't want to spend the 2 CP for that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So he's going to score his Storm Hostile objective then.
I didn't control it.
I did because it was sticky and.
It was sticky and we contested, so it was his objective from the get-go.
So I'm gonna spend. Actually, before I spend on that, I'm gonna check Cypher because Cypher might be able to actually be able to shoot. He is just out. Which is where kind of he wants to be anyway, so we're going to spend 1 CP for full rerolls on the Forge Fiend against your Lich Guard. Going hazardous, so I get Devastating Wounds. 3d3 plus 2 each.
Yeah,
again.
we're back up to 12.
So 3, 6,
11?
8, 9, 10.
Because it's plus 2. Oh, these are D3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 10 is still something. -1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 is re-rolling.
Yeah, -1 to hit, wound.
So 2 out, 2 back in for not devastating, sustained. And then -1 to wound. So
T5.
2s to 3s. I will go ahead and re-roll the 2 failures. Actually,
You know, farm for mortals.
at this point, I think I have to. I got 1 more. So 9 mortals and 4 invulns.
Invulns. We fail 3.
So 3 each into 9 mortals.
Ooh. So we will. Yeah. First guy dead. Second guy dead. 3 die, and then 9 mortals.
Yep. And then 3 more die.
6 total. And we will pop our strat there.
So you'll go back down to 0. No, you.
This one's free, then back up to 1.
And then you got a CP from earlier. Yep.
Yeah, for discarding and the turn. So we'll get back 3, 4, 5, and then +1 for a character, so I get 3 full models back.
And then the Oblits are gonna shoot their blast profile into.
You can't kill them. It's impossible, man.
That's why I wanted
I
another
mean, I
attack
have to. So this is D6 plus 1 each going. Oh, hold on. Fortune 3 hazardous checks, and then leadership fails. He takes 1. So 12 or 11 ones left. And then the Oblits shooting their blast profile into you. This is D6 plus 1 apiece now. Wait, hold on. 3, 5.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
Yeah,
just
1 each. So 2D. Well, it's plus 1 normally. I screwed up last turn. So D6 plus 2. You know, taking away shots for myself seems perfectly fine. 2D6 plus 2 each.
Okay, they came back to you.
8, 13, 15. Counting's hard.
I was gonna say you rolled 46 and got 15 last time. So
Yeah. So 4 is because -1. Rerolling 1 is because we're undivided. And 6s explode because we love ourselves some sustained hits. Okay, 3 back in, and then 3's the 4s. 2, 4, 6, AP2, 2 damage. Alright.
4 pinballs. We fail 5.
Yikes.
Feel no pains. He lives with 1 wound. 1 dies. Alive with 1 wound. He dies. Alive with 1 wound. So you kill 2.5.
Feel no pains, friends. They're really good. I'm gonna keep saying it until it stops being true.
I mean, I just have to drive them back so they can't get behind my line.
I threw that one away.
So I'm good on pack charges. The 2 Oblits are going to charge the Lich Guard for 9.
Maybe?
Well, mainly not taking my home field. Yeah. Mainly not taking my home field objective.
It's. What turn is it?
Stop. You're going to the bottom of 5.
Oh.
Sure.
That's fair. I already got 3. Because I'm sticky.
Well, that's
he's on there
end
now.
of battle.
He scores at his command phase and end of battle for turn 5.
And I went first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm tracking. Sorry. I'm just.
Yeah.
The Terminators into the 2 just to get them off my lawn.
They'll tank it.
It's your objective anyways, but I have to kill what I can kill.
That's fair.
The Oblits will go first. We'll pack for sustained hits. 6, 7, 8.
And what's their toughness?
Strength 9.
Or
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to it, we'll spend the CP to give us +1 strength and AP.
Gotcha. So 4s reroll 1s. Okay.
T5 -1.
Yeah. So that did a fat nothing. Pact will pass. Terminators. Here's the Lord's Chain Fist. We will. Honestly, we'll pact for sustained hits just because you can't do more damage to myself than I've done at this point. And then the normal fist. Rerolls because we did a pact. So, and then T5.
Yeah.
3s, 3 AP2, 2 damage.
5s. 1 lives.
And then the normal fist. Rerolls because I did a pact. 2 hits, and then 3s. 1 AP2, 2 damage.
5. Nope.
Okay. And then your attack's back at my oblets.
Thing I hate here. Okay, you are in range of the Technomancer, so as long as I leave him out there, we're good. Alright, so we've got 3, 4, 5 Lich Guard for 15 attacks on 2s. All hit. And we are now strength 7 with our buff.
Of course.
Lich Guard not only tank, but they slap.
They're just gods of them
Alright, going to the end of my turn, I scored 2 for Investigate. I'm going to do it Storm, so I have a CP in the bank on your turn going to 2.
Yep, so I've got it currently shown on screen as it should stand. Charlie's picking up his 10 primary because you can only pick up 10.
At the start?
Yep, it's a max 10 each turn. You can score 15 at the end.
Okay.
So secondaries, what do you got? That's going to be a big thing here.
Defend Stronghold.
Ooh, that's really good.
Because that's 3 free points.
And deploy Teleport Homer.
Also some free points.
At the end of your turn, if that unit's within an opponent's deployment zone or within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield. It doesn't specify wholly within your opponent's deployment zone.
So the Lich card and the destroyers, I guess.
Because I only have to do one or the other. If the center of the battlefield is 2 victory points.
3 because it's tactical.
Yeah, 5 if I do your zone. We'll do our reanimation protocols, Lich Guard. 3 come back fully healthy.
Stop.
And the wound. Boom. And then I don't think anyone else needs it. Yeah, so our turn will just consist of do I have, since it's sticky, does that still count for Defend Stronghold? Or do I have to throw a model with OC on
No,
it?
you just have to control it.
Okay.
And the extra dice is from the reanimator. That's a 12-inch or right?
The which one?
The extra dice was from the reanimator.
Yeah, because the Technomancer is the unit, and they're still within 12.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then movement phase, Reanimator would heal this. Well, Technomancer heals this one. And then they'll just... Oh, actually from this side. And they'll do Deploy Homer.
Okay, I'm gonna Overwatch when you end your movement. Not that this is
All right.
probably gonna stop you, but I might as well try.
Yeah, he's 10 inches
So-
fly, so he'll just...
There are 10 guys still.
There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
And I'm making my gun hazardous / 7 say wounds to number of shots. So 5, 10, 13. So 6s, and Chris, I'll defer to you. Are we re-rolling 1s or not?
Go ahead. Until
Okay.
we get an answer that says otherwise, go ahead and do it. I can totally see the argument for it going either way.
Okay, so 2 possible wounds. Let's see what happens. 3 mortal and 1 save at your invuln.
What? So 4 pinball. Nope.
3 damage.
So 3 for that. 1 dice. And then 3 mortals. We take all 3. So you kill 1,
2, and a wound.
2, and injure. Yeah. 2.
And then what happens to my hazard checks? We pass all of them. So my defiant last hit has been struck. Do what you need to do.
So killing stuff's gonna get me no points. So unless Chris wants me to, we don't really have to roll that out to see what happens.
Kill them all.
I've got 2 Doomsday Arcs staring down your fiend, so should be gone.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make a difference.
It makes no difference.
Yeah, agreed.
It's,
Whoa, that was the wrong.
what view is this?
So
Your mom's.
There's the right button. Still not. Hold on, hold please.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. Now we have the correct final score on screen. Very fun game. 70 for the Space Marines with painted. Chaos Space Marines, sorry, I keep saying that. 80 for the Necrons with painted, and squeaking out the win there. Guys, tell us what you thought.
Overall, like I said, I pointed out there's a few Overwatches I could have done better. The Terminator bricks doing what they do best and saying, sorry you can't shoot me, helped me quite a bit. The only thing I felt that was lackluster on my side was maybe I could have got a more opportune set of secondaries for a turn or two, but look at the draw, and drawing's better than picking right now, so.
100% agreed. Drawing's way better than picking static.
I mean, now I am curious. No prisoners would have been next turn. If I would have got cleansed that one turn I was dominating.
I threw 3 away out of mine.
There was a good handful in my deck left that would have been A-grade secondaries, but at the end of the day, your reanimating killed me.
Yeah, that's why I want another Technomancer. That 5-up Feel No Pain is so clutch. This unit didn't have it, and they just kind of took a little bit, but they still went down.
Yeah.
I could have popped my Veil of Darkness at some point to drop behind the building and light up your Terminators. That would have been a decent option, but never really came around to doing it.
The other thing I thought that was quite an assist game is the things I thought were going to be your killers turned out not to be your most, like, killy things. Like, the Lich Guard turned out to be deceptively killy. Like, a ton of dice, a ton of AP, but 1 damage is the weird thing.
We're good at cutting through armor. It's...
Which, yeah, the Demon Prince died in probably...
a glorious death of flares.
Yeah. But Cypher did what he did best, just sit there and hold.
He got his points worth for sure.
Yeah. So.
Well, I gotta say, from my perspective, it was a very, very enjoyable game. I certainly hope the viewers at home enjoyed it as much as I did, and hopefully, if you're watching this back at home, leave us a comment on whether you enjoyed it or not, what you thought we did well or not. We have much more content coming from our 10 days of 10th. I believe our next game tomorrow is going to be myself with Nurgle Demons facing off against Zane coming back on with his Battle Sisters of Battle, and that should be a very, very fun game. And then Wednesday we've got Orcs versus Imperial Guard. So there's a classic for you folks at home if you are wanting something exciting to get up for. Get hyped for Wednesday, because that one will be amazing. Until we see you next time, this has been Dice Down Studios, and we hope you have a stellar evening.